Well, that's beautiful. It's also beautiful because we're going to get straight into the matchup. Things run late with the European side again, 3-map series. And here we are, kicking things off on Inferno. Not with us. Pistol Round's already live.
Whoa.
God bless. Well,
we missed it.
Congratulations to Fnatic for winning the pistol round.
Jason, why don't you cast that one based on what you think happened?
You know, if I had to make a guess, it would have been Golden running up middle, Crims with a nice headshot right at the second kill, but definitely JW would have Golden and JW would have initiated something. I don't know. I don't even know why I even tried to do that. That's insanity. So GODSENT's been somewhat of a surprise with their good run. I believe as well this is a 5th, 6th playoff match in Europe. So these teams are both eliminated from contention to go deeper into the event to potentially win things. However, this does have a huge consequence, obviously, in terms of the points you can gather for the major. So still a lot of consequences on the line.
Definitely a lot of consequences. And for Fnatic's side of things, I mean, a little bit disappointing, a lot disappointing for sure. I mean, they got first place in the last qualifier.
Yeah.
They got first place in EPL, and it's kind of been a downward trajectory. Of course, we know that they had that first place in the online rankings there for a little bit as well. Now they've been pushed down to number 5.
The second Fnatic era for 1 month.
The second Fnatic era. But at the moment, I mean, Fnatic, on paper, this is definitely a series that they should have full control on. But as you mentioned, Jason, GODSENT, they've been on the up and up. They've been turning some heads here for the past few weeks.
Yeah, since Farlig came in, I mean, everything's looking just much better at the moment. I mean, I don't know. The online era has been strange. We've gone back to the good old days, the dark ages of just very up and down performances. Online CS is very difficult to have consistency
Volatile.
with. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Unless you're someone like Davey. Davey, known for his online prowess.
known for any prowess. That's funny.
The second Mozbek, they called him.
Okay. What a throwback that name is. Oh my god. Nobody in the chat even knows who you're talking about.
No, it's been way too long for that. It's been way too long. Still, Fnatic.
I wish I was as good as Mozbek was.
He was a beast.
Yeah, he was super good. Really skilled.
Natural
talent.
Yeah, obviously. All natural. Well, interesting start to the game, I guess. Not really, but it's just kind of something you throw out there to move on to the next topic. Have you guys played tic-tac-toe
right when
yet?
I took a drink.
Have you guys played tic-tac-toe yet in T-Spawn?
I did, yeah.
How was it? Was it just the same as
just ties, just draws every time. See,
I would agree with you. Flaren challenged me to tic-tac-toe the other day, and we played in an Uber in the back of the screens, and he lost. I don't know how, but I did indeed beat Flaren at tic-tac-toe. I don't think I've played a game of tic-tac-toe as an adult.
I think he was more shocked than any of us. Yeah, even Robin was like, wait, what just happened?
That was his undoing. He was so confident that every game would end in a tie, he really made a mistake.
Oh my god, you can't be challenging people to tic-tac-toe and then losing.
I know, it's horrendous.
It's a game that you just like can't lose.
Well, you'd say that about an eco round as well, but GODSENT's doing a pretty damn good job today.
And Zen, he's just creeping through the smoke. He hears the bomb plant.
Uh-oh.
He pushes through. But man, that timing, Crims, what a dodge. JW just getting a spam through the smoke. And yeah, a round that Fnatic should not lose.
They won't lose.
They won't lose.
It did get interesting.
For a minute there, that smoke creep, I mean, that could have definitely produced results if Crims doesn't get off the bomb immediately and just react like that. Definitely could have gotten a little bit more wild.
Well, here we go. Let the wild begin. Rifles out on both teams. The real action coming in hot. And 3-0 scoreline for Fnatic. Yeah, I guess if we're going to talk about this game, you'd have to say Fnatic are the favorites here.
Should we take a bet? Does Fnatic get a knife kill in this series? I feel like every series I've watched Fnatic so far in 2020, they've gotten a knife kill, or they've attempted a knife kill.
They've been very knife heavy these days. I think 1 is a pretty reasonable estimation for what they get. Golden with some spam, that return nade is going to do a lot of damage.
Man, Golden, he wants nothing to do with it. He's out of there. He's got the bomb. Actually, JW does. So both of these guys are going to meet back up with Flusha, and Flusha's such a master at these lurking areas. He's already gaining space in the B bomb site. Oh, he gets taken out by Farlig though. On low HP, he actually backs up. JW, he's got the angle and the bomb. He's just going to smoke it out and plant the bomb for Crims, who's actually still in that banana area. These two have got to work together to make this work, because a 2 versus 4, although it's a post plant, this is going to be challenging.
And JW has a few seconds to get aggressive like this with the op. That smoke towards Ruins is going to fade pretty soon. It's his smoke. He should have the timing. And now he's got to, just looks away. And there it is. Part of the reason why he turned his gaze, that smoke does clear. Utility coming out for GODSENT. They're going to try and enter into this bomb site. There's the op peek, and that's quick. JW doesn't get the shot off, and Crims now. That bomb's planted out in the open. It's not a standard spot, so he can't find it through the smoke. And the first round on the board for GODSENT with 4 players surviving.
I can't believe JW didn't get that kill on Farlig when he was coming out of backhaul there.
Yeah,
he's
he was
quick,
so low
dude.
too.
This guy's quick.
He's really quick. And he got a second kill off the back of that too, with that low HP.
I actually thought GODSENT was in a huge amount of trouble when they were making their lurk into that B bomb site. It was right when I believe Farlig and Crystal were switching positions to give Farlig the coffins with the AWP, so no one had eyes on that B bomb site or the entrance for like a good 4 or 5 seconds. I thought Fnatic was going to take the round based off that. So a nice recovery. Good shooting from Farlig.
Definitely good shooting. Golden just applying some banana pressure, and Farlig, he's gonna test his luck even more. Pushed out down halls. He's got Stiko to back him up, and Madden actually opens up the round with that AWP. Double op on the CT side early on for GODSENT. Oh, Stiko just get outpaced by Broland. And Farlig, did he get spammed? He got spammed.
Yeah, I think he heard the footsteps and he just went for it. That's sick. Even with the Galil, hits the headshot, no armor, out in the open. JW didn't expect it, but it's a big trade. No way to recover from that position. And Crims moves up the rap side to cut off the flank. So Fnatic responding immediately with a solid win of their own. That's filthy.
Playing in halls as CTs it's just so risky. I hate it because those walls are so paper thin and every angle is so T-sided. Like, look at this. Like, look at that's such a even still, and obviously hit a nice shot. But it's such a T-sided angle, and that's just,
that one's lucky.
But even still, only 2 bullets hit him, right? The walls are so thin that those bullets do so much damage.
Well, I don't think either of those players had a head armor either that round, so they just got busted.
Yeah, it's so risky. I feel like you're giving up all the advantages of the A site by playing inside of halls.
Whoa. Flusha pushing through the Molotov. He's in risky business here because Madden, he does have an answer and he's got some control of this banana, but he's all alone.
And he's got no HP.
Yeah.
And there's no one even close to rotating. Zen just got on the rotation right now with the quickness, but look at how early in the round this is happening. Fnatic have full control. They can just pause and wait. They don't need to do anything. They can chill.
Yeah, and Broland, he's even applying that pressure towards A, but GODSENT, they've already gone ahead and over-rotated 2 players. They're in position to hold off this attack. And if you take a look at the minimap, all of Fnatic are here. This is going to be a full set piece 2B. Maybe they're going to send out Broland to sniff out towards A, see if it's a more safe option.
Oh, this is hard. Yeah, I like this call from GODSENT. They're just rotating everyone over to the B bomb site. Fnatic have slowed this down too much without information anywhere else on the map. They're going to run into a huge stack. Although, if GODSENT decides to get aggressive to peek down banana, that might be some help.
Yeah, this is going to be Fnatic just running straight into a stack here. The one good thing, though, is Fnatic, they've got all the nades. GODSENT, they only have 1 flash, so Stiko, he's going to have to use it perfectly. But Stiko right now, he's just going to wait for contact of Zen. Oh, he's taking the initial contact, and he just gets taken out. 1 for 1 there. Farlig missing a shot. It's all onto Zen. Goodbye.
Man, I don't know. They didn't really find a way to make that work together. That was very 1-by-1.
I thought Stiko was surely going to wait until Zen starts shooting to pop out through that smoke, but maybe he pulled the trigger too early. Maybe that was their idea all along, but definitely it just fell flat. No one peeked with him. He was all alone. And 1-by-1.
That flashbang never came out either.
Yeah.
5-1 for Fnatic. Well, alrighty then. So, Davey, what'd you do today?
Nothing. Actually, my dog got out, so I had to go and like chase him down the street because he's a dick.
What kind of dog do you have, Davey?
I have a husky.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cute, but he's a real dick. He, whenever he gets out, he likes to. He's not really running away. He's just sort of avoiding you, is what he's doing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go on a little adventure. I'll come back, but I'm gonna go do stuff for a little while.
Yeah.
Independent
So
dog.
Yeah, I'm just worried. I'm worried about the cars. So I gotta go make sure he doesn't get hit by a car. Is really what I'm worried about. So yeah, I had to go chasing him around.
Well,
that's about it, though.
Got your exercise for the day. Got out in the sun. Some vitamin D.
Looks like this is going to be a B set piece. Golden, he's hungry. He wants these eco frags. Crystal might choose to push through this smoke. There are no flashbangs on GODSENT's side, so this is all just on the headshots. Matic goes down, no headshots found for him. And just like that, this B bomb site, it's down.
Yeah, they're still, they can maybe come back in this. Some nice shots from Crystal would obviously go a long way. I think that off in the back corners could prevent them from taking any damage, but there's a couple easy kills in there if Fnatic make too much of a misstep. Golden down very low. Crim's at 33 HP as well. So JW's got to hold on. That shot narrowly missing through the smoke. Not even peeking to his left, trusting his teammates to have control of the situation if they do push into the bomb site, and actually now getting a little bit wider. Still, GODSENT just lining up to get kills right at the end. Not actually to retake this bomb site, just to find frags, and they might just do it. This is going to be hard to get out of. All that smoke is going to help.
That's going to be everything for JW. He's still under some pressure, but he'll take these duels. Ooh, Seiko, that's a good answer. That's a big punish. Ops down. Weapons down for Fnatic. Only 2 saved. And actually, Zen, he might be able to pick something up here.
Nah, couldn't find it. That's still a good round for GODSENT, though, all things considered.
Best of the worst situation.
Yeah, reinvestment for the AWP if Fnatic wants it now, which always hurts.
I'm trying to think of what GODSENT can do to sort of stop Fnatic. It still is early in the half, so maybe they still just haven't had they haven't had many gun rounds to really implement any sort of game plan. But it seems like Fnatic is kind of just abusing them everywhere on the map. It seems like there's almost nothing GODSENT can do to hold any map control.
Yeah, especially at Banana. It feels like Fnatic's winning that battle quite a bit in the early going. That Molotov is put out. It does pretty decent damage. Jump over. Nade goes past Madden. 2 defenders now pushed out to sandbags.
Yeah, GODSENT this round, they're not willing to give up top Banana so easily. Flusha, he's been having his way with it. And Farlake, he's under pressure early. This is some good damage, though, onto Fnatic with early utility usage. Crims going down even lower. So Fnatic members, they're squished up at the moment. GODSENT, they've been able to actually maintain this map control, which is a first, I think, in this first half.
It's well done.
Well done.
Way to go, GODSENT.
It's all about this second and third phase. Robin loves talking about it. There are different layers to your defense, and right now, a lot of pressure towards this A. A lot of smokes all across the map, just cutting off the vision here.
Oh, that's the bomb.
This is a nice crossfire coming out of GODSENT.
Yeah.
That flashbang.
That's
Dang.
sick. That's finally a really well done job from GODSENT defense, just collapsing from so many different places. Flush is going to find nobody in this B bomb site. Just doing a little lurk. And he might be able to just save this AK-47 if he wants to. He's got $3,800 in the bank, so not a huge deal whatever he decides to do, but 20 seconds on the clock.
Flusha, he's going to be okay with saving. He's only got 1 kill, but he's been, as I said, the impact that he's providing. Oh, he'd rather just die and be on the same page with his team. But yeah, he's been providing a lot of impact towards that B.
And finally, GODSENT's rotations were good there. Their nade usage was good. It seems like all of a sudden, that round
they just
decided, yeah, like, okay, this is where we shut this. This is where we shut this down now. No more of letting them take mid for free, take halls for free, take banana for free. Like you said, they actually used their nades. They at least contested banana control and showed that they're willing to fight for it. They did that retake on mid where they ended up just completely shutting down Fnatic, and overall it was a really good round from GODSENT.
Ooh. Golden dodging. There's the MAC-10 swinging out, and Crystal goes down.
That's versus a MAC-10.
Yeah.
Golden, although he's low, oh, Madden. He's going to take on this duel. Last round, GODSENT, they weren't willing to give this up, but this time Fnatic takes it right out of their hands. Zen also taking on another duel. This smoke might buy him some time, but Fnatic, they already pressed past it. They take him out, and that's B bomb site down. Brolan, he's already pushed deep into CT spawn.
It's actually really sick what Fnatic is doing. While they're attacking Banana in the B bomb site, it's been Crims a number of times. This time it was Brolan who pushes up mid towards Rapside and takes that fight with the rotator at the exact same time. So there's just never any support for the B bomb site. Although, I mean, this time, fair play. Golden takes out the first two players at B. They had a 3-man stack on the defense. So, I mean, they probably should have been able to mount a little bit more resistance than that. But heartbreaking. GODSENT not able to win 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, like, I almost wanted to compliment Fnatic being like, screw your nades. We're just going to run up and fight you. But in reality, 3 missed shots from Madden is what opened up that B-bomb site so easily. Like, if he needs to get that, he got 2 free shots off on Golden and he missed them. So when that happens, at that point, you're leaving your teammates. His last teammate, I think it was Zen, who was in the B site, just by himself, trying desperately to hold them off. And like you said, Brolan got the pick on the rotator. So at that point, the round is lost. Fnatic just sort of ran over them, and some missed shots from GODSENT made it impossible for them to win the round.
Yeah, not to mention even losing out that duel to a MAC-10 in the beginning to start things off. That definitely doesn't help the cause. But GODSENT, they still get a strong buy off the back of it. Farlig back on that AWP. No nades for him. Once again, Flusha applying some pressure towards B. This time it seems like Fnatic aren't willing to just head-on take these duels. Flusha's just spamming through the smoke. Madden, he's gained control of this logs and tree position. But this should be an easy retake for Fnatic in the mid-round. And that pressure, it's pivoting. It's going towards mid for now.
And I wonder if Fnatic is just going to commit to this A-hit here, if they are going to go back and force that rotator off of Banana, because by retaking Banana control, you actually force GODSENT to send their 4th person back over to the B site.
Ooh, that's a good find for Stiko. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, looks like they're content to just attack this Rap side at the very least. That's a jiggle peek that didn't really work the way Golden wanted it to.
That's a nice little
That's a wide jiggle. Where you jiggle wide enough to let them shoot you.
I think he was like trying to poke his gun out and see if that would do anything, and he just went a bit too far. One step too much. Well, I mean, no pressure applied towards the B-bomb site, yet GODSENT still rotate 2 people back to the B-bomb site, and it looks like it's going to work. I mean, they have the information because they're so aggressive in middle. And now, ooh, Zen pushing into halls. He finds JW running around. It's just these 2 players on Fnatic. And they found a relatively open B-bomb site. Madden's going to be forced back. Flusha very low, but a 2-on-4. Oh, and he stops Madden from stopping the plant.
And a 2 versus 3 position here. Flusha so low. He's going to want to take some duels long range here, going for the taps. And he actually finds one. That's actually good. Oh, and a beautiful shot from Crims here, making it a 1 versus 1. No nades on Crystal, no kit either. So Crims, at this point, he's just playing around, spamming around. He knows he's got the advantage.
That's round.
Oh, he got the kit. He went and picked up the kit.
Oh, Crims might not realize this. Here's the swing, though. He's definitely going to stop it. He's got time, and it's just there, right in the nick of time. So perfectly played from Crims, and shout out to Flusha as well.
Yeah.
1 final kill before he goes down.
And, you know, I thought that GODSENT, their aggression, at first it's worked out so well for Stiko, but he pressed the issue. He pushed out even further, getting punished out. And although GODSENT, they recovered, I mean, Fnatic, we've seen them doing this time and time again, that contact into B Flusha with that banana control. He knows exactly when the timing is optimal. And they just brute force make their way into that B bomb site without even a smoke to help them out.
Now Farlig is looking for this banana control with the op, and he's going to need to hit these shots. He's in such an exposed position. He does have backup. There is 3 of them there. Is he going to win this battle versus Flusha?
Deagle spam trying to force them out into Farlig's crosshair. Nothing quite yet. There's the peek, there's the flick, a response from Flusha. That's a good 1-for-1. And now Crystal in the open can't win that fight. And again, Fnatic get complete Fnatic control. They can just start pushing in. They know more than likely if anyone's there, it's just going to be one player. Brolin's going to back off of mid as well. And that's the B bomb side cracked open. Brolin has 2 players aggressing upon him. There's the op from alt mid. And Brolin's still alive. Can't handle Stiko. But the idea that this round is going to be salvaged is insane.
It is insane. And I'm wondering, did Zen just dink Brolin in the pit there with the Mag 7 long distance?
It's very possible. Maybe
it must have been the USP, right?
Was it
He must have pulled out the USP at that point. I couldn't see. I know the first shot he took was with the mag, and then he hid, and then repeaked a couple seconds later. So I'm assuming he switched to the USP at that point.
Let's hope so.
If he
because
didn't,
that
that's
range
ridiculous.
is disgusting. Then what the hell?
It might have just been like one pellet. I don't think it did a whole lot of damage on the dink.
It did like 65 damage.
Okay, well.
I think it was the USP. I'm forced to.
I don't know.
believe
I've
that.
seen some things this week with the Mag 7, some distance on that weapon I didn't know existed before.
Well, Stiko's gonna wish he was able to save that. A little jump from him gets him killed by Crims, and attack paw is coming out. Surely from GODSENT's side of things, this half it might just run away from them. We do know a lot of the players are talking about Inferno being a T-sided map. It does seem to have swayed that way since. So if GODSENT are able to somehow, some way get back into this and get that 6th round on the board, a 9-6 half, I mean, that's definitely, they'll be happy with that, especially with how this half has gone so far.
The problem is, even though tactically they're not doing anything necessarily wrong. I mean, their rotation on the 2 versus 4 round was really bad. But besides that, they're not necessarily doing anything terribly wrong, but they're losing all of their fights to the Fnatic guys. Like, Fnatic just seems to be outclassing them at this point.
Wait, Farlig full saved. Oh, he went back and he bought late. Interesting. So a little bit discombobulated start for GODSENT here. And Flusha, man, that's a little bit cocky. He gets punished for it.
You can understand why, though. I mean, they have taken that pretty easily pretty much every round in this half. So he's probably feeling very confident and like there was going to be no issues. Crims has a nice angle for when these rotations come in, and he can pick at least one player off. A single mistake here from GODSENT, and it might open things right back up.
Oh, he's just thrown the smoke, so GODSENT are definitely aware of his positioning here. This timing for Fnatic's attack, it's gotta be good. Brolin's already into sight, but he's by himself. No trades to come out. Stiko just hiding in that small pit. Takes out Crims, and JW, he's just going for frags at this point. I mean, he's got the bomb in a full minute, and B bomb site is fully clear, but he doesn't know that.
This is where J-Dubs does his best work.
This is his shining moment, hey?
Yeah, this is where he comes online. This is where he gets activated. Unless he goes to save, in which case that would be awkward. He's saving. Like I said, his best work. No, surely not.
Whoa. Oh, this is a late play, but he's going for it. Picking up the AK, he's got a smoke. He's actually going to be able to get the bomb down.
Nah, he can't fake it, though. He has to stick it. That guy's definitely... No, you crazy. Zen coming through that smoke 10 out of 10 times. Valiant effort.
I wonder why... I mean, he was so paranoid about the B push there.
I think he was hoping that the guy was pushed through B and maybe sitting on T ramp or watching the fallback from somewhere bottom mid or something like that, and maybe he could out rotate him and catch him or something. Must have been what he was hoping for.
Yeah, hope that he pushes more for information.
Yeah.
Sniff him out. At this point, this is Fnatic's last healthy purchase unless they win this round. They've used all the money they've got, and once again, this is a Hall's pushed stack defense here. Brolin had so much success last time around. But it does look like Stiko falls back. But they have mid control, Fnatic, at the moment. Those pillars, it's theirs.
Ooh, Golden. JW's got him protected for the second follow-up peek. Smoke plumes. Molotov's out. They just fall back off of it. Yeah, just dip.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. It's happened again and again and again and over and again. B-bomb site. Yeah. My word. There is...
oh, my God.
What a god.
Get him, Flusha. He's going for more, and as he should, man. He's been getting the timings down towards this B. Just this contact play completely catches Farlig off guard. The yup meter up at 100% because yup, I mean Flusha, he's on one and he's hunting.
This is like the worst. This is like the worst stage of a tournament to play a team like Fnatic when they can't actually win it, when they're knocked out, and like this is just a game for points. Like they don't give a damn about anything. I mean, they don't really give a damn about anything, even when the stakes are high. So, I mean, this is just worse.
I was about to say, they're already pretty casual for the most part. And it's online. Oh,
so many
factors. Even imagine.
So many things.
So many. Although that is a mistake from Farlig again. If you're the only guy playing Banana, you cannot get caught off like that. You force Crystal into a bad position. And he needs to use his nade smarter, or just focus on getting out instead of throwing all of his nades at. Like, there's just no you just can't be dying if you're by yourself at Banana like that. It puts your team in such a bad position.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're already in a bad position when it's 9-3.
Whoa.
Now 10-3. Seiko's gonna die. Like,
yeah, I don't think they saw him.
Oh wait,
what?
They didn't know. Wait.
Yeah, they didn't know. They still don't know.
Fnatic comms a little bit delayed right now, or Stiko just a ninja. Finally, Goldenness answers.
Maybe they just wanted to make it harder on themselves. Like, let's let them get 2 kills.
It must have been so confusing because the guy that was in Mexi Pit must have thought that his teammates were just spamming ult or something when he heard those AK shots. He must not have even clicked in that it was Stiko until he looked. He was like, wait, I just got shot. And then he went back and checked and Brolan was already dead.
What a weird situation. 3-on-4, 55 seconds. Who wants to make a bet they get into the B bomb site and get a plant?
That sounds like something different than what Fnatic have been doing.
Yeah.
Well, GODSENT, I mean, their defense is split 2-2 right now.
They're in positions where they can get smoked off, though.
They are.
So obviously that boost is just hoping to get 1 kill on the entrance. Let's see how this
counter
works.
grenades here at B either.
Yeah, and with the man advantage, I don't even know if you really want to mount too much of a defense. You're going for spams like that. Good start.
Nice.
Okay, back to A we go. So if you took the bet that it wouldn't happen, you'd be winning right now. And JW jumping around. Oh, there's one player here. He nails the shot. I guess they must have thought that pulled at least the 3rd player over. Round should end by time. 7 seconds. Golden. Yeah, he needed to hit that spam. Needed to hit that one and that one and that one.
Needed to hit a lot of those shots to get out of that one.
10-4. Fnatic is rolling.
Oh my god, I wonder what the CT side's going to be like, you know? Like, what are they going to be doing on their CT side?
Equally crazy stuff.
I'm scared. I'm scared for GODSENT.
Oh man, I feel like Crystal could have definitely upgraded into this last round. But MP9, he's feeling comfortable and confident on it. This nade from Madden should do a lot, and Crims is brought down. Madden's under a lot of pressure. That first kill, that's going to help him out hugely. He goes for more, takes out Brolan. And, well, Flusha, JW, they got nothing. They only got the aim. They're going to boost each other up. Try to go for a pick here, but Flusha, he's getting spammed out.
Ooh.
Man, they're just getting so worked on here.
Well, this is the first time this has happened in the entire half, so it might as well be the last round.
How does he hit 2 of those shots? Just running backwards, spraying his deagle through the smoke, and then just to hit the
Fnatic effect.
That Flusha effect. Curve your bullets. GODSENT, they're just gonna replenish their smokes. They've even got a second one, 2 Molotovs. Fnatic at this point, they're gonna realize that this is an endless amount of utility and just kind of go through this smoke. And at that point, yep, it's over.
Ooh. All right. Final kill. Finally, the last 2 rounds are the first that GODSENT was able to string together in the entire half. So nice little lead for Fnatic as they switch sides. We're going to head to a break, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of Inferno. Welcome back. Half number 2 starting right meow. GODSENT down by 5 on the T side of Inferno. See if they can bring it back.
No, they're going to have to start playing a lot better, starting with this pistol round right now.
And right meow, Golden gets taken out at the top of B. Zen, that's a good start for GODSENT. Although Crystal, he was jumping back and forth. Crims, rather, was jumping back and forth in spawn.
What a wild little push we have going on. I wonder if they saw something. Why do they seem so aware? Is it because it's Fnatic? They're just like, listen, these guys are crazy.
They've got a 7th sense. You know, we talk about 6th sense. They've got that 7th one kicking in. Crims to start things off at this B defense, but man, he's getting pushed out. Oh, that's even a good response for him.
Yeah, I feel bad there was a second player there. I feel like he deserved to survive a little bit longer. 2 good shots from Crims. Maybe gives Fnatic the opportunity to get back into this, but JW is low, so Brolin's going to have to do most of the lifting here.
Bait JW, Brolan.
Bait the hell out of him. And that's unfortunate. Not going to get that kill. JW even reads the play, but nothing he could do. 6-10 as GODSENT. They start off with the pistol. They've brought him the pistols.
Just the classic, you know, smoke off CT, go into B. Crims, actually, they didn't even smoke CT yet, did they? Because Crims got those shots off. So they just went into B with no smoke.
Yeah, they didn't care, which is...
No, just got to hit the shots.
Yep.
Pistols, you know, pistols. That's what pistol rounds are.
A little bit of a toss-up. The crouch slide into angles to get the goosh for that Glock is always violent.
Very violent, and Fnatic, they forced back into this round. JW, he's got that scout. He's looking for some pickoffs here. Zen with that MAC-10. And Crystal. These 2 are going to be the players that are going to be pressing the issue, pressing forward, going for kills, and here they are. Just up mid. Zen kind of sniffing out the smoke. Crims is about to be under a lot of pressure. He's got Golden there to back him up, and this looks like a mid retake. It was about to be, but JW getting taken out, that kind of makes things a lot more difficult for Fnatic over to here towards this rap side.
Yeah, but you never know. Brolin now with the scout. Deagle as well. They can do some nasty things with these pistols, and they do have a player pushed up to the half wall at Banana. Flusha just jumping for information, so knows there's no pressure coming in that direction. He's got Smoke Nade as well to delay if they do. So Fnatic have the best possible situation going on to maybe do something. They're going to go towards Rap side as well, which could be costly. Golden here with a 5-7, although thankfully no one at Small Pit. Waiting.
Jiggling.
Yeah, there's... Oh! He can do it. He can do it. Couldn't get a second. But now that Deagle shifts over, they're going to split towards the B bomb site, and Flush is found. He was trying to make a play to help out the A bomb site, and that's going to be the last chance. So Fnatic, I imagine, save these weapons. You can drop the Deagle or the Scout from Brolin onto a teammate next round and try for some more damage.
Yeah, GODSENT making a pretty smart play there, just walking up long. They're just grouped up. They're not letting Fnatic, they're not giving any info to Fnatic, not letting them know where they are. And that way they're able to just walk up and go for the trades without having to worry about the rotations, like you said, with one person coming over from the A site, maybe towards Small Pit. In that case, you have a crossfire, but by not making any noise, they didn't let that happen, and Brolan eventually is taken out by Madden, and this is a good start to the second half from GODSENT. And here's the kill from Goldie. Could have had 2 there. Could have had 2. But good trades from GODSENT. And then here, this is a big play from Farlig. Just watching that flank, able to take out Flusha, secure the round.
So definitely the patience paying off for Farlig there. And, ooh, 4 grenades for the Fnatic side. Looks like this is going to be a B timed grenade. Zen, he's under a lot of pressure. Oh, all the nades just go zooming past on top of his head, so he's good.
And they all miss deep as well. Only a little bit of damage done to Madden, that's it. So, cool idea. Obviously doesn't pan out. That nade is going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. Golden down to 22 HP, and GODSENT, I mean, all 5 people here. No reason to stop. This is just going to be a quick slaughter as they get into that B-bomb site.
Uh-oh.
You blocked my nade, bro.
NA nades in the chat. Flusha, this USP shooting away. He did find one though. I mean, that in itself is something. And this is just a farm fest.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm actually a little bit surprised GODSENT being this scared, but I guess 1 player low, don't want to risk too much. Let's see how Fnatic decide to play this, if they go for exits or press the issue.
Well, Madden says, go get him, Crystal.
Yeah, here you go,
bro.
bro.
His AK, yeah.
Get you some kills.
Get in the mix, get involved. There you are. 2 kills for Crystal. Cleaning up. Oh, this is really good for Fnatic.
Oh my god.
Wait.
They can win. They're going to win. Just stick to the fuse. Oh, Madden is feeling really uncomfortable at this point.
He saw the gun pick up.
Yeah, oh, it can't be like that.
This round.
That doesn't happen.
And he couldn't get the AK either.
Oh no. He had no HP to win that first fight. And they cleared everything else. Who was that? Shame. Shame. For all the crazy things we see Fnatic do, standing and holding an angle where you know where he's going to peek from.
And so close to your diffuser, too.
Brawling. Look at this. Well, they both have low HP, to be fair, but still.
Oh. No.
Good news, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new challenger has entered the game. Happy to have you.
Thank you so much, Jason. How's this game going so far?
It's been spicy. The first half was a trouncing from Fnatic.
What was the score?
10-5.
Okay.
Second half is obviously a GODSENT. Ooh, I can't believe Farley
So we
was
just
alive.
started the second half here.
Yeah, we're just getting into the swing of things.
So I guess GODSENT won the first 3 here, based on that.
No, Fnatic won them, but we thought we'd give the points to GODSENT, just to make things interesting.
Well, I say that, and the reason why I asked that is obviously with the Crim Spy, but I'm guessing he saved that SMG from another round. This would be the first
No, you don't.
round
No,
Fnatic.
he actually.
No, you don't.
He bought that.
Yeah.
He bought that. Yeah, well, listen, you told me it was spicy. I didn't know it was this kind of spice.
It's been interesting. It's been interesting. You can imagine Fnatic's mindset.
I mean, they've been struggling the past few weeks. They're obviously out in the running. They lost yesterday versus Heroic.
We were
this is
saying
4 points.
This is like a weird, like wounded animal scenario, like cornered animal. You know, Fnatic. They're not playing for anything, so they even just get less. They even care less. I guess is what I'm saying. A little bit more loose.
But GODSENT just walking straight into the blender on that one. The 3-man crossfire. GODSENT just walking their way right into it.
Vertical
Fnatic
crossfire, standard crossfire.
Yeah, everything. Bullets from everywhere. Not a flash to be had.
Not a piece of utility was to be seen.
No.
Ooh.
And all of those guns lost on that previous round now.
That's
coming
brutal.
back to haunt them.
Yeah, they've got nothing. That sucks. That's an early hit to take.
That is a sad Galil right there.
Just looking around, no friends, just a bunch of pistols.
That is a sad
And he's like,
Galil.
this is what we're counting on, huh?
Farley, he bought late again into this round. We saw it in that first half, a little bit indecisive as far as how they want to handle these low buys.
I think maybe he's asking maybe the team of like, should I buy here still? I'm the opera of the team.
Yeah.
We see teams like MLBR, they tend to do buy the armors. Teams like Fury, they don't when they have the op on Arch. It really depends on how you want to save the money. And sure, even game plan for T side as well. In some cases, you might not see ops on that T side. So maybe less important for him to save some money.
Oh, there's that sad little Galil. It's accomplished nothing.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Every time you have to buy a Galil, you're just sad. But it is so cheap now that it doesn't feel as bad.
Listen, I was talking about that weapon yesterday, man. Strength of an M4, it's cheap. If you don't want to buy an SMG, I mean, you can still get away with the rifle. I feel like it's one of those weapons that people just don't use enough.
Yeah. No, the price drop definitely helps it, but Flusha completely locking down this okay. All right.
Not completely.
Just gets blasted, almost completely. Partially locking down the B site before Farley trades it back with 2 Deagle kills.
Look at that AK-47 though. If they win another clutch like this, oh dear! Brolin again holding the angle to go down. And now Crims gotten past the line of sight. He's got a kit. No nades as he steps up.
But Farley without the armor, the aim punch could come into effect here if Crims gets some shots on him first.
Oh, Crims is going hunting as well. He knows he can go deep. Oh, the pre-aim, and he can't adjust in time. Nice clutch from Crims. NT all the way up to 97%. Not a full NT, but pretty NT.
I think it would have been 100%.
I'll give that a 99%.
Yeah, you know, if you hit at least Crims with 1 bullet.
That was the time factor, you think?
But the fact that you don't even have time to shoot there.
That aim punch, though, he didn't stand a chance. As soon as Crims hit him, that crosshair went flying up above Crims' head. No armor. Feels bad.
And because of that buy from GODSENT, obviously it's going to be another save round here. And I might buy some pistol armor, try and hit a bomb site with some utility. Economy on the Fnatic side, though, is pretty good. They have some money in the bank, but full utility. When I talk the Inferno, especially when we talk about utility damage, you tend to prioritize a lot of HEs here on the CT side. We only really see JW here with double flash, which is okay. He's the opper. He rotates a lot, and he also helps his team with flashbang. So even there, you kind of want to talk about what the idea you have. Same on the T side. Some maps are better to have, you know, spread across with nades. Some maps are better to not have HEs. Just go with double flashbangs instead. And it is, it's a wonky buy, but no nades here from GODSENT. Maybe just hoping to do some damage. Trade game has to be on point as well.
There's a Zeus in the field.
You love to see that.
On the T side of things, no less. So Crystal, he's going to try to get spicy. And A for effort. Oh, that actually produces a trade.
Yeah, a blinding light. Still going to be okay for Fnatic. 3-on-2, all the advantage, although Zen is an op. So this could change things if he's able to find a kill. He's got some armor as well, so he can take a shot or two. Towards the holes we go. Oh, okay. My lord. Brolin's having a really tough time with people.
He's been getting blasted.
Yeah.
That's a shot, though. Zen, he kind of has an idea that Crims might be here. Oh, the gun barrel. He saw him. No scope from Zen. Planting the bomb into A bomb site, and now Flusha, he's wondering what the hell just happened. All of his teammates went down all around him. This Halls flank, the timing that he's going to have on it, it might throw GODSENT off guard just a little bit. They're compacted together in that site. One lane, actually, and one in that site. No one looking towards Halls. The timing is now for Flusha, but he's got to clear everything.
Yeah, and how do you find 2 players is the question. Really deep into the bomb timer. There's the drop down. Now they have the noise. They have the sound cue. Op, train on his... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Flusha. One more in lane. You got to find, but how are you supposed to know? And he doesn't expect it whatsoever. Good kill. Good round from GODSENT and Stico.
Yeah, you mentioned Brolin. I think his kind of playstyle, we can kind of use Stewie as an example. He has a very unique playstyle in the sense that he goes very aggressive. He does it really good on timing with mid-round pushes as well. But I think that, you know, now we're getting to a point, he's been in the scene for a while. People are kind of expecting that mid-round push. So they kind of hold off away. They kind of hold on a little bit more. Watches their flank a little bit more as well on odd timings. And just waits for him to kind of show up. And he's the king, when we talk about that CT defense, you know, you kind of look for him, and once he dies, you kind of expect as well. It's just really JW then that could go a little bit more aggressive as well. But JW tends to be the most aggressive one in the beginning of the round, and then Brolin then mid-round aggression.
That's a nice shot.
But could also be why, for example, Fnatic has been struggling a little bit as of late. If Brolin is not getting as much space as he once did. Also why, for example, player break comes in handy. Get to reinvent yourself a little bit, get some time off.
How does Golden play this? Oh, he's going to... Oh, yeah. There it is. Smoke clears. He's got no chance. All three players are here from Fnatic, but again, just pistols. And now that GODSENT is backing up, that's gonna screw with what Fnatic's trying to do here.
I don't know if you guys did any predictions before, but the worrisome here for Fnatic for me is that even on these rounds that GODSENT had low buys with just the pistols and stuff, they've been very dominant on these rounds. And even here, this is a weapon round. Obviously, we see here again Fnatic struggling. It's a CT side. We'll see if they can get the economy up and running. But then we see, you know, second map here is Nuke. That's a map that GODSENT really likes to play. Fnatic has put in a lot of time on it. But I might actually have GODSENT as favorite for that map. So if they win this one...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see.
Fiffy might be leaning towards an upset.
Might be leaning towards an upset.
We didn't do predictions. We just said Fnatic was the favorite.
And they are.
Yeah.
But it comes underneath. Don't get me wrong, they can definitely still play Nuke. They've actually developed into a pretty good Nuke team. This is from, again, this is years ago, but a team that never used to play Nuke.
Yeah, they hated that map.
Yeah. And GODSENT. It's a map that they like to pick into, a map that they like to play, so... I'd be worried here if you're Fnatic. Obviously, again, this first map is not over, but if I'm them, I kind of want to, or kind of need to win this map.
That's a juicy grenade from Madden to start things off. And none of Fnatic's grenades actually do any damage. That flashbang was meant to let Madden push through or wait for a reaction. Looks like it definitely did a little bit of both. And that's it, GODSENT. They've got this top banana control.
Yeah, and there, like we were talking about yesterday, is Fnatic goes to Banana, uses all of their nade set on Banana, and then doesn't even actually fight for Banana control. So now they've just thrown all of their nades away at Banana and accomplished nothing for it, besides 40 damage onto Madden.
Yeah, Fnatic has definitely been struggling on that new meta on the Banana bomb side. I mean, even and this is a few months ago, but when we played them, they had a great T side on us, and we had a great T side back, and we just kept on hitting B for the same reasons. They waste the nades, we waste the nades. It's a full-on brawl here up in mid. A lot of trades happening. Makes our 3-on-3, but no nades left on the Fnatic defense. And Brolin is all by himself here.
Oh, what's he supposed to do? Oh, dear. Oh, nice recovery. We can get some safety. Now behind this box, I mean, of course, he's peeking back into it. He is a member of Fnatic, and they're going to win the round, 13-10.
That was such a challenging situation for Brolin.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw his target selection. It was wild. But
it was all over the place.
Yeah, that jump, hop down from the box to get into that mid-sight box, that was everything for Brolin, and a really good response, man. Just buying time for his mate to come in and back him up.
Yeah, it looked real scary when he missed that first shot on the guy swinging across, but like you said, he managed to recover okay, able to hit his shot on the guy who was swinging. GODSENT was really focused on clearing him out of the pit. It was a good reposition from him, actually, to move into the site instead of staying in the pit, where people would normally expect him to play. And so it allowed him those couple extra seconds that he needed to recover his aim.
Oh, that's a spam from Flush. Crystal was kind of dodging the flames that were below him from that logs.
Oh my god.
And then he gets taken out, and Golden, he wants to take some more, but Madden, he was ready for it. A good response. Flusha, he doesn't want to give up this banana. It's all about that utility. They use so much of it to gain this ground, but he gets caught out and punished for it. Farlig.
That would have been a great kill to find.
Yeah, that's such good lurk timing for Seiko.
Yeah, that would have been fantastic. That would have provided such an issue for Fnatic. At the moment now, I mean, Brolin can kind of tuck himself into some relative safety, but they still have to split the defense pretty harshly. In fact, Brolin's just going to head over towards that B bomb site just in case. That smoke just faded. So it's going to be JW on his own. He's got a smoke and 2 flash, 40 seconds. He's exposed. If they continue walking all the way down ramp and JW doesn't change his location, he's done for.
It's a good play from... Oh, actually, they make the wrong play here. I was going to say Farlig has low HP. He's probably going to be faking B, but they actually go CT spawn instead.
Man, they're risking a lot with this decision with the time. 20 seconds.
Yeah, because they're going to have to start making noise, too, so they're going to lose the element of surprise by the time they get here.
Molly triple box? They might Molly Crims out here. Oh,
12 seconds.
What is happening?
They smoked themselves out.
Have they lost their minds? And they have to know Crims is here. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no time.
I mean, they almost pulled it off.
The thought there wasn't terrible because you'd think that with Fnatic only having 3 players left alive, they can't watch everything. So initially, when I thought they were just going to walk up long into A, I'm like, this is a perfect call. Even going B isn't terrible, but they walked for so long and were so scared of clearing every angle in B, and that's the problem with going into B in those rounds when the CTs only have 3 guys left, is you don't know if they're stacking it or not, because teams will gamble with that stack when they're down men. So it was a weird call from GODSENT and poorly executed.
And what looked to be actually a really good start from them there too. We mentioned the whole thing with the banana aggression. That what Golden did was that mid round there, but it doesn't work a lot nowadays. People are just sitting there watching the angle and not get flashed, even now with through the smoke. So just Golden goes down there. So Fnatic still struggling on that seat side with the banana, how they kind of want to approach that area.
Of course, JW is going to push through the smoke. He's actually going to get a look, but Madden, that crouch peek with that deagle, gets the better of him. Crim, so many targets that he has to choose from. I mean, GODSENT, this is a good response. They were so tight-knit. They just forced the issue, forced the trades, and they come out on top. And also JW, I like the play, of course. It's JW things, but you gotta be able to get that first clean kill to enable that second kill to come.
Yeah, this was good reactive Counter-Strike from GODSENT this round. As soon as they got that pick on Broland, they didn't wait around. They scaled up and took the map control that they were given by getting that kill, and they didn't hesitate this time, which was nice considering what happened last round. There was lots of hesitation. So it was nice to see them sort of recover from that so quickly.
I'm kind of amazed it's taken Fnatic's having this much trouble closing this game out.
It's the CT economy, man.
Or maybe just getting control of the second half at the very least.
And it comes down to, I mean, usually when this map becomes a seat-sided map, obviously you have a good first start, you get pistol and you win the first weapon round, but on top of that also is that you have control of banana. Even if you have a good start and you lose control of banana, as in like we see here Fnatic, they do a mid-round, they do an early round aggression on banana, they can't hold it. Now granted, they had that B split there, they actually ended up winning due to time, but the dangerous part here for Fnatic is obviously again that we have struggled holding banana as it is, and now when it is 14-11 and money is pretty low, money bonus is not there for Fnatic either, this one you're going to start seeing these like a little bit scrappy buys. We see a full buy here from not a full buy, but we see some nades here being bought from Flusha. It's not going to be a lot of nades here for the upcoming rounds for this Fnatic end, so we need to see JW doing JW things. We need to see openings, because they're not going to have a lot of nades for the potential execute from GODSENT. Farlig buys Mac 10. It's pretty much aware that they might be on a save here, trying to collect some money.
Yeah, but they've got 4 players with head armor, so the Mac 10 is going to be not as impactful as I think you'd like it to be.
You say that, just watch.
Yeah, that's very possible.
You know, his nickname does mean dangerous, so...
Does it?
Yep.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Why are you being a hater, Jason?
I don't know.
What did you think? Well, I mean, I was going to say, what do you think it meant by that? I mean, that's a really tough question.
That's a dangerous topic as well.
Could have, yeah, it could have meant anything.
Ooh, here we go.
Sees
That Mac 10 didn't do shit. And 4 players on 2. Flusha's got it from behind.
I don't understand the Halls pop against Force Buy. That's just when you've been doing so well getting mid control and getting banana control. They've been able to do it for this whole half. They've been able to get top mid control, get banana control. It's only the end rounds when they actually have to go into the sites where they've had problems. But against a Force Buy, I don't know why. I don't know. That's a strange call for me.
It was, I guess. I was just kind of shocked at how slow they'd taken pretty much every other round, and that one was the one they chose to go fast. Oh well.
It's not even so much the speed.
Yeah,
it's just.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, because changing up the pace is fine, but you're kind of just playing into whatever small advantages Fnatic has with just pistol armor. You know they're not going to have a lot of nades. Ooh, that's a big gunfight win for Crystal, though, to take down Golden.
Yeah, huge. And actually, no one even there to support Golden. Oh, Flush has got to be careful reloading. That Mac 10's going to turn the corner, and it ain't going to stop. And now Crim's in some trouble. Here's the footsteps. There's the first kill. They haven't entered into the bomb site yet. He has a chance to add one more on top, and he does. And another frag from Brolin. There's no smoke down at CT spawn. He's got a clear line of sight, and over the flames. That's a dink. They line up. Good damage. And now they're exposed to the flank as well. No matter how much HP Brolin has, JW is about to get a freebie.
That freebie goes down. The bomb is down. Brolan, he's low, but that's an easy kill for him.
Yeah. There it is. 16-11. Fnatic finish it off after a nice first half. Some fight back from GODSENT, but not enough.
Curse. As soon as I said it's going to be dangerous, Fnatic starts winning.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, I say it again.
It's going to be Farlig.
They needed this map, I think. I actually think that Nuke is going to be very competitive.
Yeah, you mentioned that as well. That'll be interesting to see. Davey, any final thoughts on Inferno?
Small oversights from GODSENT, small, even like a round like that right there at the end, just not smoking CT. It's what it does is it separates all of the players going in. So there's 3 guys stuck banana while 1 guy is in back hall and 1 guy's at the coffin. Like their spacing and their separation's so weird just because they forget to smoke spawn. Something in those small things that were happening almost every round, it felt like.
Small mistakes adding up. Nature of the game. We're headed to a break. We'll be right back with Nuke. Stay tuned.